trained to defend myself, for my brain and my mental health. The white man got the wealth, we held back. We living in hell black. A nigga can sell crack, but that ain't gonna change this thing. If you gon' bang, then bang for change, don't bang for crazy things. If not, don't bang. If you gon' ball, play the game how it should be played.
El Wapo, it's time for you and I to finally have story time. It's my turn to give you a story of where I came from. Before I get into that story though, it's funny how you mentioned me trying to spin something around to fit a narrative. I took what I wanted to take and spun it to throw at you. It's funny, it's funny, it's funny. Here where it gets funny at El Wapo, because that promo, it had a caption that said this. So from that caption where it says that I gave you credit for your story and said that this is not that story. This promo is not that story. This promo is me answering the question that your tag team partner asked me. It says it in the caption, El Wapo. But, you came out here last night to say that I took something that you said and tried to spin it into something to fit a narrative that I'm trying to push. Here's a fun fact. That promo that I dropped early yesterday, it was recorded before you posted that promo where you was talking about where you came from. I mean, that's just a small example of you still being green, my friend. But since we're on the subject of trying to spin, you need to look at your tag team partner, the Bronx Bomber. Your tag team partner actually said that he never heard T-Money curse in a promotional video. He's never seen T-Money get aggressive in a promotional video. Wow. He tried to spin that as if him talking about the fans got to T-Money. Like, I mean, tell me that you don't know what's going on in PWR without telling me that you don't know what's going on in PWR. But I'm going to leave it at that because I'm going to sit back and watch my brother T-Money shred Bomber to fucking pieces. I'm sorry, that still made me fucking laugh. I mean, I had some scotch last night, so I feel better now than I did when I first saw that promotional video. Like, God. Anywho. Back to you, El Wapo. So, story time. You want to talk about where we're from? You see, El Wapo, I can never forget where I came from because it's still my reality. I still get alerts, believe it or not, that hit my phone every time something happens from where I came from. When someone gets robbed, I get alert from where I came from. When someone from where I came from gets stabbed or shot, guess what? I get an alert. When a woman gets raped, El Wapo, I get an alert. When a child goes missing from where I came from, I get an alert. When someone ODs off the K2, I get an alert. You see, where I'm from, El Wapo, it's still a reality to me. Because every time I drive past where I'm from, I see the same shit that I saw then. You want to talk about where I'm from? You see, El Wapo, that place where I'm from, when I was a child. Imagine going outside to play and you see drug needles and crack pipes in the ground. Imagine coming outside one day and seeing someone get shot at your motherfucking doorstep, El Wapo. Imagine having to step over drug addicts who OD'd in front of your fucking building, El Wapo. Imagine seeing children get snatched up, shot, stabbed where you came from. You want to talk about forgetting where I'm from, El Wapo. The same shit that I saw back in the early 90s, I see today. I still see motherfuckers getting shot. I still see motherfuckers ODing off of K2. It's K2 now. Do you know what K2 is, El Wapo? No? What about Boat? Because they OD on that shit too. You want to sit here and talk about forgetting where I came from? No, no, no. As much as I want to forget about where I came from, I cannot, because it's still a reality and it's still a fucking problem. You sat here and talked about not getting gifts on Christmas and not having a Christmas tree. El Wapo, imagine it's being your birthday and not even getting a happy fucking birthday. Not one birthday wish. Imagine that. You want to say and present this where you came from. That's cool. That's fine. But just like you, my story is still real. It's still relevant. This is why the Black Legion Militia came together. Because where we're from is still a reality today. No matter how far away we move from where we're from, we still see the same exact shit that we did back then when we were still living where we're from. But allow me to ask you this though, Wabo. Imagine having to go to an emergency room where you're from. Let's say you had like a heart attack, a seizure, a stroke. So you get picked up. But before you can be seen into ER, you have to wait 8 to 12 hours because all of the rooms are crowded, filled up with motherfuckers who OD'd off that same K2. Or motherfuckers who faked an illness because they needed somewhere to go. No matter how good your insurance is, you work to the point where you can afford better, but you get taken back to where you're from because it's the closest. You get taken there and have to wait hours to be seen, all because of where you're from is holding up an entire emergency room. Can you say that you witnessed that? You want to sit here and talk about the Black Legion Militia is making you work. Let's keep it 100, El Wapo. You have something that we want, and those tag team titles is what we want. So, of course, we're going to make you work. That's what a title match is, El Wapo. Work. This is promo number 3. But I guarantee you that this is not the last that you will hear from me, because I got so much more shit to fucking say to the both of you.